Het is nog niet zo lang geleden dat nog niemand had gehoord van de band My Morning Jacket. Een jonge Amerikaanse band, maar sinds kort is daar verandering in gekomen, want hun eerste cd, de Tennessee Fire, staat op nummer 1 van de moordlijst van het muziektijdschrift Oor. Een toonaangevende lijst voor muziekliefhebbers. En vandaag is zelfs hun foto te zien in verschillende landelijke dagbladen. U kunt ze zelf horen spelen via Radio Rijnmond vanuit onze eigen studio.
I was born in East Kentucky, home where the grass is dyed, always down and always out, but my rose always seemed just fine.
Let's see here. That's not us. There's one. What does this say?
His CD, The Tennessee Fire, is on a high place in that alternative hit parade. Record of the year, as some other journalists said. And so on and so on. It's more or less.
Yeah. Ooh. What about that one? What's that first paragraph say?
Jim James gets compared with the young Neil Young.
Wow.
Bruce Springsteen, Brian Wilson from the Beach Boys. The atmosphere, the playing and the songs call for adjectives as mysterious, full of passion and breathtaking.
Some of my favorite adjectives.
Actually, Neil Young was good.
Yeah.
Cool. Everything is great. I don't understand a word of it, but it's great. And you must come to Ahoy. You know Ahoy in Rotterdam? When you are in 1 or 2 years, you are in Ahoy. That's for 15,000 people, and everybody's going like, ah!
How we got to Holland? Well, I just got an email one day from Ben Kamsma at the Paradiso, and he said that people were liking the album over here, and they wanted to bring us over for a little tour. So we talked for a while, and just came down to getting the tickets and getting on the plane, coming over. My Morning Jacket has existed probably like 8 or 9 years. Just started out as me playing songs acoustically. We've been together like this for about a year, a little less than a year.
And how many shows did you do before you arrived in Holland?
I'd say we've done somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 collectively as a band. Somewhere in that neighborhood.
Someone's getting spanked over at you.
Keep concentrating on the photo.
Music's my life. It's always been my dream. It's a thrill to get to come over here and do it for people. Because it's fun to do it in your hometown, but I'm a question mark here. You know, nobody knows my past, and that's a good thing.
That's what we need. We need our first beer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds good. You pronounce beer the same way, don't you? Just beer.
No, the signs I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week. A rocket man. Rocket man. It's gonna be a long, long time. Touchdown brings me round into the fire. Not the man they say I am at all. No, no, no. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man, burning as keep up now.
The average day in Kentucky is I get up in the morning, drive out 64 East to my bagel store where I work with my friends. Everybody that works there is really cool. It's a real friendly atmosphere. I deliver bagels, I seed bagels, I sell bagels and cut bagels, and then I do dishes and leave. And then when the days my woman's in town, we just find each other and spend the rest of the day together in the night, and then it repeats. When she's not in town, I get off work and go home and write some songs and just play around. And here lately we've been moving, so I've been constantly moving stuff from one house to the next. But a typical day just consists of either work and then music, or work and girl, or work and girl and music. Bagels, sweet bagels. They're chewy and filling. Back where I come from, we have big bins full of bagels, you know?
Yeah?
We have spinach and cinnamon and raisin and plain wheat. What kind of bagels do y'all have?
Only sesame left.
Sesame? My favorite bagel is taking a honey wheat bagel, cutting it in half, putting eggs on it, and cheese and salt.
Yeah?
That's what I eat every morning for breakfast at the bagel shop. Eggs, cheese, and salt.
Anytime we go somewhere, I gotta reach down in my purse to pay your way and your homeboy's way, and sometimes your cousin's way. They don't ever have to pay, don't have no cars, hang around a star, trying to hang around with stars. Like Badu, I'm gonna tell you true. You better show it through. You better call Tyrone. Tell him, come on, help me get your shit. Well, you better call Tyrone. But you can't use my phone.
So why did that Pleasureville go?
Well, I mean, that's where my grandparents used to live. And when I was growing up, my parents would, you know, they had to work, you know, both of them work very hard still, you know. So they would drop me off with my grandparents, you know, and they would babysit me when I was younger.
How big's Pleasureville then?
Very small.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a bank, they got a pool hall, they got a gas station. They just got a new fish restaurant, but I mean, as far as like, you know, the people.
All the priorities.
Yeah,
Bar,
yeah.
a pool table,
Yeah.
bank. Yeah.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound so bad.
What did your grandparents do?
Grandfather was a farmer, tobacco farmer, mostly.
At what age did you start picking tobacco?
Probably 5 or 6, something like that. Just pulling plants. I mean, anybody can pull plants. You know. I couldn't do much. But, you know, as I got older, they put me to work in other areas. You know, I hated every minute of it, but I did it. You know.
That's work.
That's right. That's why, you know, I prefer to play drums, you know, in a rock and roll band. What a life that would be, you know. Be nice. We don't get tour support from the label because they're just so small.
Right.
You know,
Well,
and
usually
they-
we don't really either. So.
Yeah. So that's what we're saying. You know, we like to do something like you guys do. You know, get in with a good booking agent, see if we couldn't get out there on the road a little bit in the U.S.
Did you approach him and say we need help, or did he see you guys, or how did that
I think
come
he
about?
saw us play or something
Yeah,
like that.
that helps.
Yeah, it definitely helps. Yeah, it would help if we played outside of Louisville until now, too. Yeah, that would probably help us out a lot. But well, we played Chicago. That's
Yeah,
right.
that's a great play. Where'd you play in Chicago?
Fireside Bowl.
Don't know it.
Really old bowling alley.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was just really small. No publicity at all. None.
I know the
excuse.
feeling.
Nobody knew we were there.
I know
It
the
was just
feeling.
kind of like an excuse for an adventure, like Tom says. You know, we all pile in the Dodge Dart and just drive. You know, make it up there.